Okay, excellent. Welcome everyone, and thank you for joining me for another special health focus Qigong and Tai Chi session. So we're coming up to World Tai Chi Day. That's on this Saturday, the 27th of April. And I know that there's many of you out there who want to be involved, but maybe just aren't getting the chance to actually physically come together in a park and do Tai Chi. So I thought maybe I would dedicate this lesson to you, that if you want to take part in World Tai Chi Day, which is basically the idea is that all across the world at 10 o'clock in the morning, we come together and we do Tai Chi. So we can do it literally, physically in a group outside in the beautiful sunshine, or even in your own garden, just to feel that you're taking part. And it does mean a lot to a lot of us, that Tai Chi can be something that you just dip into as a wee bit of relaxation and a little bit of exercise each week, but it really can permeate your life and become something very special. And I suppose I would fit into that category because I've been doing Tai Chi now for a long time, quite a while, I think 26 years. I started when I was 19, so that gives the game away, doesn't it? Oh, 27 years, flip, long time. So, and it has definitely benefited me every day. And there's always something that we can do. So whether you are wanting to have a really quite intensive physical workout, Tai Chi will cater for that. And right at the other end, if you're really feeling very sore or unable to move, Tai Chi will cater for that as well. And within that, we have Qi Gong. So Tai Chi is the martial aspect, but of course, training for martial makes us strong and healthy. And within all of that Tai Chi martial training, we are doing Qi Gong. And Qi Gong means life force or vitality cultivation. So we are building strength from the inside. Now, I'd like to do a bit of physical with you today, and I'd like to go over some of the healing sounds as well. We covered the healing sounds last week, but I had my Zoom settings in the wrong way, so it cut off on me. So today I thought we would recap those sounds, and hopefully you'll be able to hear me. You may hear a squeak of a mouse outside as well, because I have absolutely no filters on with my sound, but let's see how we get on. First of all, let's do a bit of the physical, please. So we are coming into our stance. We are taking right hand in fist, left hand straight, hands together, feet together, and we salute. 学三好. You can say 老师好. That's very good. That's students hello and teacher hello. We're going to open our stance and lengthen up through the very top of the head, bringing the chin slightly down and back. We release and relax through the body. So allow your breath to flow. Sorry, I don't know what I did, but can't get the video in. That's all right, don't worry. As long as you can see me, we're doing okay. Let your breath flow and release and relax down through your body. Calming down, please. Letting everything express itself within your body. I'm just seeing a whole bunch of stuff up on my screen, so I'm going to check that everything's working. Yeah, we're all right. Good. Okay. Good. So Wuji in itself is a complete healing system. Just by keeping good posture, feeling, listening, and letting go, the energy gates open, the energy flows, stagnation gets washed away, every cell gets bathed in energy and builds in energy, and the whole system comes so much closer to well-being. So if you do no other practice between classes, I encourage you practice Wuji. Top of the head is light. The rest of the body releases down from that point towards the center of the earth. Finding all 10 fingers and gently lengthen them down. Now you may experience interesting or odd sensations through your body sometimes as you do Wuji. This can be a result of energy flowing in areas that it is normally restricted. It can be a result of a thawing of tension, or simply that you are more aware because you are listening. So don't be afraid of what you feel, even if you would normally think of it as unpleasant. Listen, engage with what you're feeling, listen to it, feel it, and let it go. Very good. Let's gently ease ourselves into open door 5. We scoop and lift. Guide the hands in to cover center. Feel through to the back and lift. Relax down over the front. Feel up your back, over the shoulders, along the arms to the fingertips, and relax down. Feel for the level of your waist. Turn, deep breath, gather. And release, relax gently down to waist height. A big scoop. And lift and turn. Keep your breath flowing, please. Press forwards and up. Look through the round window as you do a circle. We're going to do that move again, and I'm going to introduce a sound. We're going to say wow as we look through the window. Wow. So I want you to picture the most beautiful sight that you're looking at through the round window, and you're really enjoying it. One more time, scoop and lift, turn the palms, and wow. So we could say that in itself is a healing sound. It helps to open up your energy. Now we're going to do a little massage for waist height. This stimulates kidneys. Good, and a sink press down and away. Level with shoulders, come in and relax down, and again. We rest level with waist height. Check posture. Are your shoulders released? Are your elbows hanging released, or are they sticking out and held? Let them go. Feel into the palms of your hands. And breathe, calming to center. Well done. Let's give your back a little rub. Good, and we're going to do that all again, but this time we are going to practice Tai Chi. Instead of studying it, we're going to do it. What's the difference, you might ask? Well, it's the difference between, say, reading music and playing the piano and actually throwing the paper away and just playing for the sheer joy of making music. So we are making music with our bodies. Now, we were talking about healing sounds and making the wow sound, but actually, all energy is a vibration, and the way we move our bodies and the way we breathe is also a vibration. So when we are quiet, when I'm not talking away, but you're able to listen and feel into your body, you will notice a different vibration, a sense of peace, of tranquility, of hush. So it's a really useful thing to do. Practice with guidance, verbal guidance, visible guidance, and then practice in silence and notice the difference. So are we ready? Open door 5, please. Check posture. Relax to center. Calm down. Listen behind. And begin. Wow. Balls level with your waistline. Good. Let's do a few rotations, please, turning the waist. So the arms are doing very little here. They're just expanding forwards and coming back. Did you feel the difference between me talking and doing it in silence? Good. Let's make our S shape to change direction. Turn palms, draw in, shoulders remain relaxed, float the arms up to chest height, turn in the waist. Now, if it hurts to do an exercise, you can adjust. If by adjusting it still hurts, then stop. But actually, the key element to this practice is the turn of the waist. So if, say, your shoulders are sore, you could even leave out the arm movements and just keep them neutral. Do an S shape, please. But if possible, think of swirling your energy around your arms, around your back. Good. Let's take a deep breath and float up. And relax. 2, and 3. Good, so we're going to do a whirlwind tour of the healing sounds practice today. We're just going to do it rather than me teaching it. Just follow as best you can. We're going to check posture, please. Top of the head floats up, the chin slightly down and back. Release, relax down through your body. Take a moment and calm. Good. Breathing in, float up to the sides. Breathing out, turn palms. Breathing in, float the hands up above the crown of the head, and as you come down, flick the tongue down. Feel the energy down the front, down the insides of legs to the center of the feet, the bubbling well. We check posture again, and relaxed. Center and repeat. So we float up and turn, breathe out. in, come down your back, breathing out. And as the energy gets to the base of the body, think of closing and releasing the pelvic floor muscles. Come down the insides of legs to the heels. Check posture again and relax. Let's do that a couple more times. We breathe in and out. Breathe in. Wash down the front, flick the tongue down. And let the tongue return to its natural position as you feel to the center of the feet. Check posture. Relax to center and float up. Turn, breathe out. Again, if you can't physically do the full movement in comfort, do what you can and visualize the rest. If physical movement is just too sore, you can not do it at all. You just visualize it. Check posture. Let's do it quietly. Ready? And good. Wrap the hands round in front to cover center. So full set, you would do that practice front and back 6 times. For now, we relax for a moment into the center and breathe, listening and feeling into the body and letting go with each breath. Very good. Relax down. So we start with the healing sound for the liver and gallbladder, for anger, aggression, and frustration, to neutralize these things out, bringing them into balance. The sound is shu, like the shoes that you wear, and the movement is like a flower opening. Follow me, please. We widen the eyes as we make the sound. We breathe in. Shu. When you run out of breath, we breathe in and relax gently down. Check posture. Relax to center. Be aware of where your liver is, just underneath your rib cage and more to your right. Feel into it as you make the breath. Breathe in. Shoo. Good. So we want our sound to last the length of the breath, and we want the movement to coincide. So we begin and finish at the same time. Once more, please. Check posture. Relax to center. Breathe in. Shoo. Good. Breathing in and out. One preparation. Tongue flicks down. Check posture. Relax to center. And again, float up. Turn, breathe out. Float up. Down over the back. Squeeze and release pelvic floor muscles. Feel all the way down the inside of legs to the heels and gather your energy to center. Good. Can I just check that you can hear me as I sing? Can I have a thumbs up? No, you can't. Darn it. What is happening? That's so confusing. Right, relax to center for me, please. Original sound of music, musicians off. Why is that? On, there you go. That should work. Let's see if we can do it now. Could we do once more with the liver, please, and see if you can hear me? Because I did my best. It still didn't work. That's the frustration of the liver. Okay, ready? Let's try. Relax down, please. Breathe in. Shoo. Very good. Breathing in and out. Okay, please tell me you heard it this time, did you? Thumbs up or not? Yes, you did. Excellent. At last. I thought that just asking it to do it would be enough, but apparently I have to ask it twice. All right, lovely. Let's move on now, please, to our heart and our small intestines. So that's the big, long rope like part of our intestines. The sound for the intestines, the heart is huh, huh, or you can say huh. I'll come up to you. Huh or huh. Yeah, if you got it? Huh. I always think of the song War. Huh. What is it good for? Absolutely nothing, yeah? Okay, huh. Or que, the French word for heart, will do. Yeah. Okay. Can you hear? You're looking a bit worried, some of you? Yeah. Hold on. Right. Darn it, this is confusing because I normally don't have problems with, let me see.
Yeah, your volume is down now when you're speaking, but we can hear you singing. I could hear you singing before too.
Ah, okay. How interesting. All right. So you can probably hear me better now? Right, okay, so I'll do a little talk and then I have to turn on the sound for musicians and then I'll turn it off again so that you can hear me talk. Oh my goodness. Right, okay. So the sound for the heart is huh or huh, and the movement is peekaboo. So we're going to come up and open like that to the temples. And then when we run out of breath, breathe in, breathe out. Okay, so let's let you hear me sing. Okay, ready? Breathing in and out. One more time. Very good. Okay, so we relax to center for a moment, all things being equal. We would actually do 6 of each of the healing sounds with their movements, and then up to 10 minutes centering practice to allow the vibration, to allow the stimulation to play out and run its course within our system. Of course, it'll take 48 hours for these sounds to fully integrate, the practice to fully integrate and run their course. And that's the same with any therapy. So it takes 48 hours to truly see the full benefits unfold. Good. So next we're going to look at stomach and spleen. And the sound for stomach and spleen is who, like, who are you? Who? Okay. And the movement is holding up the sky. So ladies are going to lift their right hands first and the left hand down. Gentlemen would lift their left hands first and their right hands down. But in the second half of the practice, they do the other side. So the sound is who for stomach and spleen. I'm going to lift my right arm, so you can lift yours. And you can just leave out the movements if you prefer and visualize. Very good. I'm doing a wee gesture there for you to stay there while I change the audio settings for you to hear me. Excellent. So we go from stomach and spleen, which helps with worry and overthinking. Very much it works on the mind as well as the digestive system. We go on now to the lungs and the large intestines. And here the sound is xia. So it's like saying she and yeah together, xia, xia. And there is an option if you prefer just to make like a slow puncture sound, shh. So you can continue the drawn out shh sound. Okay. The movement is opening, I used to say opening the curtains, but it's more like you're opening the shutters or opening the windows with your palms facing out. All right, are we ready? Breathing in. Remember, oh, yeah, keep going. Breathe in and out. Very good, folks. So remember that sometimes your voice may crack or not quite ring like a bell, and that suggests that that system needs a bit of attention. So this is what the moves are for. They are calibrating and balancing. So you'll find if you keep singing and keep doing these practices, the voice will sound clearer, more confident, it will ring like a bell. Emotions in themselves can be enough to knock the vibration of the organs off slightly, and that's when the voice cracks. So I need to do a bit of work on the lungs and large intestines, which deals with grief and sadness. Okay, so our next one we're going to do is the kidneys and bladder. And the sound for the kidneys and bladder is twee, twee. So think of it like a tweed jacket, or someone said, oh, it sounds like a bird going tweet. Just leave off the T at the end, twee. It's at the front of the mouth with a little bit of breathiness towards the front of the mouth. The movement, this is massaging your kidneys, palms face up. And as we turn the palms, the backs of the palms brush over the kidneys and down the upper legs to release. We do that twice. And on the third time, we make it a little bit bigger and we sink and gather our bowl of water. Think of the water element for kidneys. Ready? Check posture. Shui from the side. Twee. Breathing in and out. Again. One more set. Very good, everyone. Well done. Okay, so now we are coming into our sixth exercise, and this is the triple burner pericardium. So heat regulation, the extraordinary channels are really getting everything to work as a unit, getting everything to work together and supporting the heart. So you can do this a couple of different ways. The sound is she. She. So she. That's the sound. And if you have high blood pressure, I recommend that you only go to your temples, like so, the same as your heart exercise. So it makes sense. It's the pericardium, the tissue that supports the heart. So you can just do 3 times to the temples as 1 repetition. If you don't have blood pressure issues though, if there's no issue, you can go all the way up to the position I called Happy Fat Buddha, this position here. So you're coming up and turning at the heart and then going all the way up. But I would like to say to you, breathing in, breathing out. If you're on medication to keep your blood pressure under control, treat that as high blood pressure anyway and just go to your temples. So a lot of people say, yeah, but it's under control. I'm taking medication. That's not the point. This posture can actually raise your blood pressure momentarily, and we just don't want to go there if you're on medication to neutralize, to calm down high blood pressure. So you choose. You can go twice to the temples and 1 up. If there's no issues, you can go 3 times to the temples. You can go once to the temples and twice up, or you can go up all 3 times. It's up to you. I'm going to do twice to the temples and 1 up. You can go with me as is comfortable, or just do the sound. She. 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 Good stuff, folks. Well done. So that was a whistle-stop tour of your healing sounds, your shu for the liver and gallbladder, your hu for the heart and small intestines, your ho or hu, sorry, for the stomach and spleen, your tui for the, oh, I've missed one out, sorry, your xie for the lungs and large intestines, your tui for the kidneys and bladder, and finally you have shi for your pericardium and triple burner. I love these practices because they actually go very deep, they're very profound, they're very healing. They need practically no space. You don't have to move around to get the benefits, and you can just do the breath. Eventually you start singing, but eventually you can actually do it on silent, so it becomes a healing breath rather than an audible sound. And the quieter the sound, the more profound the vibration goes into the system. It becomes a subtle vibration that goes deep into every cell. Whereas the gross sound, when we sing it, it vibrates the whole body on a big level. But when we quieten it down to a whisper or to silence itself, it goes a lot deeper still. I hope you enjoy it. I hope you use it. It is good to use the whole sequence. So do all 6 in a session, but if you don't have time for that, take one of the 6 each day in order. Try to do them in order because the energy cycles around the body in this order. So you can do 6 days, 1 a day, and then on the 7th day you can rest. And that's very nice. That also helps to just cycle it through, and it means you only need a few minutes a day. You could pick, if there is an organ or an emotion in specifically that needs attention, you can just have a little play with that. But it's actually better to support the whole system, which in turn supports that organ and that emotion. So have fun and play with it, please. Good. Okay, so let us finish off with a little bit of, we're going to do a circling action. So we're going to turn out one foot, please, and step the other foot forwards. Notice we have a bit of width, and we're going to go into our hug ball position. We're holding a ball between our arms. Now, again, if your arms are sore, excuse me, you can just keep your arms pretty much steady, and the body work will do the rest. But if you can't, we're going to float the ball forwards and up as we feed the weight forwards, take the weight back and relax down towards the back foot. Float forwards and up and back and down, forwards and up, back and down. And I want you to think of creating a vortex. We're making a spiral, a swirl of energy around our body and through our body as we do this. Breathe. This is a variation on Sunshine Fills the Halls. It's a nice wee one to get the legs flowing, moving. Now let go of your ball and become like both arms become paint brushes, and you're painting the wall in front of you, dragging the fingertips behind. Very good. Breathe, relax. Good. And in the next movement forwards, bring the back foot in. Excellent. Now we do the same thing on the other side. So we turn out and we step forwards with a little bit of a gap. We take our ball, think of this round shape. If I lean forward, you'll see, hopefully it looks very round. So we don't elongate it, we keep it nice and fat and round. We feed the weight forwards and float up and towards the back foot, down, forwards and up, back and down, forwards and up, back and down. Turning your waist, shifting your weight. The knees must be bent. So think of sitting down rather than bending your knees. Think of sitting your bottom down so the knees bend. Good. And now trail the fingers behind. So we've gone from sunshine fills the holes to this exercise is called swimming dragon. Good. Breathe. Very nice. And in your next movement forward, step your back foot in. Excellent. We finish off. Let's feed into one side, open and relax. Feed into the other side, open and relax. Breathe. Good. Now can we do a big scoop? Scoop into one side, back to center. Scoop into the other side, back to center. Breathe. Keep the weight centered, float up just as far as is comfortable. Think of funneling in as much good energy from the universe as you can and breathing out, releasing and relaxing down. You can bring your stance a little smaller and again, float up. Draw as much good energy in as you can, breathing out, releasing, relaxing down, deep into the earth. Last time, float up, breathing in, hold your breath at the top, press your fingers into the sky, press your toes into the earth, think of sealing in your good energy, and now we release and relax, guiding the hands to cover center. Hug your elbows gently in, check posture, top of the head floats up, chin slightly down and back. Breathe and let go through your shoulders. Feed down into the belly. Feel the touch of the hands flowing into your center. And feel your energy is stronger. Beautiful. Well done, everyone. Relax your arms gently down and we will close and let's salute. Xie Sang Hao, thank you so much for joining me. Apologies for my not really knowing how to use this extra sound setting, but we got there. And have a wonderful World Tai Chi Day on Saturday. But every day is World Tai Chi Day in our hearts. Just keep practicing and enjoy. And I look forward to seeing you next time. Thank you.